Guys, sorry for that. Some technical issue, but it's okay. So we are in a small break, and we're gonna come back with Melissa Ponder from the US. And just before her, so we cannot show it to you. That was Arturo Serrato from Mexico. He did a 45 dive in free immersion with a white card. So yes. So next one will be Melissa Ponder from the US, full immersion, 46 meters.
All right, so for the people who's just joining us now for this new stream, we are at the Azul Freediving Challenge 6th edition. We have Brian with us right there in the back.
Hi, Brian.
He's going to be diving this afternoon. He's going from China. You were hiding him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not intentionally hiding behind
So
Julian.
you were expecting this. You were expecting this,
Take
huh?
a seat, take a
That's
seat.
not my fault.
So
Welcome, Brian.
we are at the cenote Yunkin in Leona Vicario, nearby Cancun, just 45 minutes away from Cancun, about an hour from Playa del Carmen. And today we are doing a freediving competition where we're going to have 3 disciplines: free immersion, constant weight, no fins, and the camera is here, not here.
Yep.
You're telling me to
Yeah. Well, you put all your papers in.
yeah. Sorry,
And,
guys, huh? We are just learning. No, it's okay.
And so now he's going to be diving a diver. She's getting ready right now. We're going to switch to her in a few seconds when she's going to be about to dive. I think we can share you the profile meanwhile.
Yes.
But if you want, Brian, do you want to talk to us a little bit how you feel about these coming dives?
I feel really excited.
Yeah.
It's my first competition, and
Another beginner, first
I-
competition.
yeah, really excited.
You're going to try to make some PBs in the 3 days, or you're going to dive safe, or what do you have in mind? What's your strategy?
Well, that's a secret.
That's a secret.
Let's
All
see,
right, please
entonces.
tell us what are you planning to do today?
I'm doing no fin today,
Okay.
246. So that's wasting my PB. So it's not too. First day I want to take it easy,
Okay.
and also because I know for my 2 other disciplines I have a little bit more.
It was 46 meters.
So here for China, the no fin record is 45 meters. So,
Okay. Is this a
but-
national
Aye.
record?
No,
No,
for
for
this
this
year.
year.
Only for this year. The
Right.
national record is 90 meters.
Okay.
Yeah, this year because not a lot of people are competing.
Exactly.
So there's only one guy is in front of me. It's 5, so I just need to do 46 to beat him.
Would be
Okay.
great, Brian. Would be great.
It would be great if I do a clean
So you will
Get a
be
white
the
card.
deeper athlete in this discipline for this year.
for this year. Yes, yes, and hopefully I can keep it up, and one day I can be the rightful
Perfect.
number 1 for this discipline.
Hopefully. Just keep
Hopefully.
on training. You have
I
to come
know.
visiting us.
Just keep giving money to Julian. And,
Yeah, keep training and
Keep training. It
we're
is
gonna get
not
there,
just
yeah,
giving
for
money.
sure.
It is.
Yeah, I really love freediving. It's I really love the peace and the tranquility.
When did you
Where
start?
do you live?
Sorry. When did you
I
start
started
freediving?
exactly 1 year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, nice progression.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yep.
You've been taking most of your courses in Mexico, right?
Yeah, actually all my courses in Mexico.
All your courses in Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. And where
And,
do you live?
and all by French coaches.
Yeah, all by that's why you're so good.
Yeah.
So you've done a little bit of Playa del Carmen, and you also were in Baja California, no?
Yes. Yeah. But in Baja it's mostly fun diving. So only a few sessions with a line, but mostly like in Cabo Pumo, we just kind of dive down to the sharks for to the
Recreational
reef. It's
freediving.
yeah, but I think it's actually really good because it's actually, in my opinion, it's a lot harder to dive without a line. But yeah, and also in the rough surface of the ocean, that also practice you how to really piece yourself and breathe up and making diving here. Yunkin or all the other cenotes is much relatively easier, and I really start to appreciate how nice it is without the surf, without the waves and currents.
Perfect
and,
condition, huh?
Yeah.
To train. Huh? Actually, that's
perfect
why we.
conditions to train, perfect conditions for a competition.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And did you dive with the bull sharks in Cabo?
See? Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have to do it in Playa del Carmen next time.
You have not done that in Playa?
I did that in scuba.
That's a good stuff.
Yeah.
Next year, free diving then.
So if you're around this year, let's try. Let's come with us. Julian is
Right.
organizing some nice trip with them.
Yeah, Julian is gonna put the link here on the live stream.
Yeah, with the bull sharks.
How to sign up for free diving with Julian. Julian's got all the great toys in the world.
Yes.
The scooters. So actually makes the dive down a lot easier.
WhatsApp para compartir la lien.
Ouais.
¿Dónde está?
So,
Ahí.
And in Baja California, you were diving with Ocean Tiger, no?
yes.
With Benoit.
See, another French coach.
Yeah, and he's also another AIDA school. It's another big AIDA school in Mexico. They have very good conditions, nice place. It's like a small house, right? With a pool,
it's
and,
a pool, very nice.
and they really have a good community of free divers there. And they go out to see the mobulas and all that stuff, and do a deep dive.
We were just training, and we saw 2 whales, which is really nice.
Well, that's really nice.
In the water, we're in the water, and with the humpback whale, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. All right, so Melissa is getting ready for her dive. I see she's already in a relaxing position.
She
And
actually
she's
she
already
went.
starting, so
Yes.
we'll be missing this. Let me switch to her. Shit. Okay. Go back to the one. Melissa.
Intent 46 meters.
Yeah, with Melissa, we've been together for a while, and she's been competing with us in Yumkin already one time. I think she was also in Bacala, I'm not so sure. But most importantly, a few months ago, we organized a freshwater world record in variable weights here in that cenote, who was a real success. I think for her it's been an important step, corner in his career, helping her to get more sponsor and starting to compete more. So now she's here in this competition, and then in 2 weeks she's going to Cyprus to the Infinity Game competition.
Wow.
Okay. So nice
So
preparation.
this is a training for her then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Melissa is a really strong freediver. I think she dived to 70 meters.
That was with the variable weight. Yeah, she did the 70-meter variable weight dive.
But well, she's around 60 in by feet and everything, so she's quite long. And she did free immersion. Free immersion. She actually has a personal best at 55, so she went like very safe just to.
Just to enjoy to
Yeah,
review
she
the
haven't been diving
palisation.
much this last month. So she was feeling a little bit tense on the chest, and she just
that's
wanted to dive safe and make sure she doesn't squeeze, because there's another competition following, and
Yes, for sure. She wanted
So
to.
I can see she's already on the way up. The buoy is bouncing.
Yeah.
Safety
We have
divers arrive.
we
Here
there.
she is. She's doing the recovery. Mask off, snorkel, nose clip off, goggles off.
She's gonna to the judge saying she's okay.
And the tag?
I haven't heard I'm okay from here, but she probably said it. Now she's holding the buoy to make sure that the airway is
she has a tag.
water. She has a
the
tag.
tag.
So let's see what the judge is gonna say. I don't know if you noticed, but when they came up, the both safety diver was showing their hand just to make sure that they won't touch the athletes. It's something that the safety guys don't have right to do until she have a real issue. So that's why when that's the right card. Nice.
Very good.
Congratulations.
You made a steal for her?
Yeah.
So this is Melissa.
And after that, we're gonna switch another guy from the US, Luke Hammond. Let me show you his profile.
Specialized in CNF. So CNF is constant weight, no fins, meaning that you're going to go down without fins, but without pulling the line either. So it's basically breaststroke all the way down and breaststroke all the way up. Clearly, it's way more body effort.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
way more physical, and he announced a dive to 67 meters, so that's pretty impressive. It's a little bit less than his PB, but it's pretty close. In the past days in training, he's been doing 60 and 65, and he went pretty good.
Nice.
But clearly, he complained about lactic. I mean, with these dives, it's a long swing.
Yeah.
All the specialists of CNF, when they go back to another discipline, they feel like, oh, actually, it's so nice and so comfortable, you know?
Yeah, that's
You
one
confirm?
thing. Yeah, that's the one thing I can definitely say is I'm diving no fin. I'm diving to 47 something meters right now. It's a lot of swim. It's a lot of swim. Definitely by the end of them, I'm getting tired. So 67 meters. That's a really deep dive.
Yeah, it's
really a lot of
a
swim.
huge
It is
performance.
a good dive. So physically on the CNF, what really helps are swimming skills. Top free divers and CNF are usually coming from a swimming background. This is the case, for example, for Roberto, for Pedro, for Morgan Boucris.
You
if
actually
guys
also
follow
you were telling
him.
me that you were swimming.
And so this is what you need to train. This is not by doing depth that you will be good at CNF. It's also a lot of
Technique.
cross training, making muscles, having and feeling the water, because you need to be really hydrodynamic in that discipline.
But very interesting that at this competition, too many athletes are participating in CNF.
Yeah, but that's probably also because we made a workshop with Roberto Guzman last weekend to train a little bit the CNF. He's been working on those techniques, and I think they got excited, and now they want to do it as well in the competition.
Excellent. So it is a combo: free diving training course with a workshop,
Yeah,
plus a competition.
That's
Wonderful.
correct. If you guys go to the website azulfreedivingchallenge.com, you can see we have 2 editions per year, one in May and one in September. And before those competition, we always make workshop, because the idea of this competition is to have new divers.
Yes.
So we do a competition workshop where we're going to explain all the rules and train and practice. But we also know that beginners usually are not very good at CNF or do not train it so much. So we decided to do a workshop in CNF.
Mm-hmm.
And then clearly the best guy in CNF around here is Roberto Guzman. So that's with him that we wanted to do this workshop.
Yeah, so I took the no fin workshop with Roberto earlier, technically last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was really good because I've been doing no fin freediving for actually I think since I was a little kid. But I kind of always just go and I really think about all the technique, the synchronization, because I think no fin is really it's the most technical discipline of all the different between among all different freediving disciplines, and it's a lot of small details that
Makes the difference.
it makes a lot of difference. Yeah, and when I was just doing diving by myself, I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to a lot of those little things. But with the workshop, definitely makes me realize, oh, okay, so I can tweak my movement a little bit, and that does make a lot of difference.
Wow.
That's great that you feel it during that
Let's
workshop.
see today with your dive how.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to start doing stretching. Yeah,
Okay,
ready for
Let's
that.
get
See you
prepared, and
around.
thanks for
Yeah.
your
Thank
time,
you.
Guayana.
All right, let's go back to Luke.
Enjoy.
Let's go back to Luke. He's going down now. Let's see how this is
3%.
gonna go.
You have 3%.
Look from USA.
Exactly.
Constant no fins.
60.
He's already 30.
5
Là,
seconds.
tu l'as. So as Alejandra was saying, we can see the safety with the snorkel on it, and also the judge touching the line to have an idea of where is the athletes.
To feel exactly the precise moment in which he turns.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. First safety is gone. The second one is getting ready to meet the athletes. So once again, it's Luc Armand from the US with a constant weight, no fins, 67 meters. Huge
Very
dive.
impressive dive.
Yeah, let's see how he's going.
In the previous edition, I would have said that with a dive like that, you will be almost sure to be on top of the podium. But this year in the CNF, the level is pretty high. And if he gets lucky, he might be on the first, but that means that the other divers actually failed their dive. So he's probably more looking like for a third position.
Let's see.
So let's see.
Very interesting that this competition allow to everybody to come.
Yeah.
Because if you are a beginner, if you are very experienced freediver, so everybody can do some great dives here.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Here
Look,
we
he's riding
are.
on surface.
Oh, it looks very calm.
He looks good.
Wow, hey, take off the goggles, the nose clip.
A hard
Looking at the
dive.
church.
Fine.
Wow.
I'm okay. Yeah, that looks
Seems
good.
to be very clean.
Let's see if he made it to the bottom.
Exactly.
Tag.
But he seems relaxed. Recovering, obviously, because that was a 2 minutes and 30 something dive. So it's a long dive. But look, he have a smile on his face. Apparently everything's okay.
He's showing the watch.
He's showing the watch, not a tag. So
Yeah,
it looks
so-
like it's going to be an early turn.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Apparently,
It's
yes,
an
it's
early
an early
turn.
turn.
Wow.
But that's okay
Sorry.
because I think he's gonna do only CNF in this competition,
Okay,
so
so
he's
he
gonna have
has-
2 more try to do this dive. Congratulations!
Good job! Still a huge dive.
diver. So that was Luke Armand.
Oh,
What?
next one is Ori. Ori from Israel.
Ori is gonna be the next diver. So what did Ori plan to do? So Ori is from Israel. It's for a free immersion dive in 70 meters. So if he makes actually the exact time that he announced, it's also good to participate.
Really? You can do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You can
nice.
do that. So if he match the dive, he's gonna be in the challenge. If he doesn't match the dive time, he won't. But clearly, this Max, Pepe and Max, they were really within their work a little bit on details for the time.
Mhm.
I think Ori is close to his PB, so I think the most important for him is not the dive time, but to actually make the dive.
Of course.
So yeah, we will see how it goes. I think he has about 3 minutes before. Oh, look who's coming to visit us.
One of our safety team.
Yeah, Jorge.
Jorge.
Hello.
Please
Take
come.
a seat with me. There you go.
Sorry, I'm.
It's okay. It's okay.
You are welcome. No matter if you are
So,
eating
Jorge,
or not.
can you tell us how this competition is going so far?
It's going good. Well, from the standpoint of the security, everything is going fine. No blackouts, not even samba. So far so good.
All right.
And hope it stays this way throughout the competition.
Hopefully.
Can you tell us a little bit about you? Where you from?
Yes, I am from Cancun. And well, I originally come from Mexico City. I've been living for a few years in Cancun, and yeah, I have a small freediving school, Cancun Freediving, and mostly for friends and fun.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
So you're teaching in the ocean, or you go in the cenote?
No, mostly in the cenotes. Yeah.
Do you come regularly to Cenote Yumkin?
Yes. I guess yeah, the cenotes I visit the most would be Yumkin, Maravilla, and Zapote.
Okay.
Wow.
Beautiful
Beautiful
location.
cenotes.
Yes.
Very nice. And then how come you're not in the water right now? How the system works?
So this year we have 6 safeties,
Mm-hmm.
and So there are 3 safeties on the main line, 2 safeties on the warm-up lines, and then there's 1 safety resting, and we're rotating throughout
In
the
this
day.
case, you are the one that are resting.
Right now, I'm resting. Yes.
Lucky you, lucky you.
Which is good because now that's the big guys are going in the water now.
Yes.
So I'm resting, and they are doing the heavy stuff.
Yeah,
Right
Ori
now.
is already in the resting position, getting ready for his dive. 70-meter dive in free immersion. So for the one who doesn't know very well our sports, free immersion, just a quick reminder, is to go down by pulling the line and not using any fins. Technically, it's a little bit easier, but obviously you're a little bit less fast, right? Because with the fins, you can use the fin itself to go a little bit faster. And in free immersion, it's only going to be by pulling the line.
When you want.
Luke just passed by. I think he's going to come to visit us in a few seconds.
Yeah, I wanted to
Oh, this is a
And we will
countdown.
have the
I think.
opportunity to ask him too many questions.
Here we are. It's already gone. Okay.
very strong, as Julian was saying, very strong experience in safety and first competition this year with a no-fin 70.
Julian, you have too
Yeah.
many newbies. What is the secret?
Well, he's been training lately with Pedro mostly. I saw him in the past few days, and he was looking strong, looking good. Yeah. How this dive goes. And I see that Roberto is right behind, so he's going to be
he's
following.
over there.
Yeah, because after that we will have for with a try of national record. So, but let's see first. Ori, you can see how quiet is it because it's a huge dive. It's coming up. You can see the boy bouncing. Strong pull.
And interesting, if you notice the bouncing is different between the different athletes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Some pulls very hard.
Some
pulls a little bit more soft, but do more pull.
Exactly.
Max was a very strong pull compared to Pepe, actually.
135.
But the frequency was different.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of course, when you do a 70-meter dive, you still need to find a good rhythm. Otherwise, the dive becomes very long, and then you're going to waste a lot of energy.
So it is a combination of how strong you are, how flexible you are,
And how relaxed,
how relaxed you are.
how flexible. So yeah, there is a lot of little criteria. No, when we think about freediving, people imagine that we just take a big breath and go as deep
And
as
we have
possible.
not been talking about the pressure,
Yeah,
equalization, because that is another important challenge in this kind of sport. It's not just
it is.
Out
It
there.
is.
He's on the boy.
Breathing, snorkel off, goggles off.
Looking at the judge. Okay,
That is
fine,
good
okay.
protocol.
he looks very clean.
Very good.
Quiet, fresh apparently. Early turn
Early turn
apparently because I saw the judge asking for the
depth.
tag and he said
That looks
no.
like an early turn. So early turn in the competition, it's a point system. You can see Pepe with his crocodile. So the system works like that. This guy announced 70 meters. If he would have made the dive, he would have gained 70 points. But in that specific case, he didn't make the dive. He actually stopped a little bit before. Let's imagine he stopped at 60 meters. If it stopped at 60 meters, you make 60 points because you made 60 meters, but you're missing 10 from your goal. So you lose 10 points. So you end up with 50 points.
But you lost an additional point because you didn't reach the tag.
That's what I was going to say. So you lose 10 points from the 10 meters missing, plus you don't have a tag, so you lose an extra point. So you end up only with 59 meters. So it's 49 meters. So it's quite expensive to make early turns.
But then we need to talk about why people make an early turn.
So what do
It
you
is-
think? What happened?
What happened? I think that he couldn't equalize, and we have not talked about what is equalization. So it is not just a matter that you have the static apnea to hold your breath until a long period of time, even when you are doing an effort. It is just a matter that you need to compensate your airways, otherwise you will not reach the bottom. So it is not like he wanted to return or that he feels scary about the depth. In my opinion, I think that he made an early turn because he couldn't equalize. And equalization needs to be as well with how calm you are, how flexible you are, how concentrated you are at that moment. So it is a very interesting sport.
Yeah, for the people who have no idea about freediving, when you go at depths, there is more pressure surrounding you, and you feel that pressure in your ears. You all probably felt it when you take the plane, or when you go into a train, or even when you try to go to the bottom of the pool.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then from there you will need to equalize. It's a simple technique. You just need to block your nose and blow through your nose until your ears pop. But like she was saying, the deeper you go, the harder it gets, and then you need to really work on very delicate equalization, and it gets a little bit more complicated the deeper you go. And I think we probably hear a lot of freedivers complaining about their equalization.
So our next diver is the local Roberto Guzman.
Another Mexican guy.
We're gonna try 70
And
meters.
one of the stronger ones at this moment.
Actually, yes, he is. So he's trying to make a constant rate, no fin, 70 meters. He's a little bit lower than his personal best, but I think he wanted to just enter the competition in a safe way. And let's see how it's going to be for him. And regarding to Orila, just before, maybe he has the issue of equalization because once again, that was his first competition. Was a huge dive, 70 meters. So a little bit of stress could be enough to avoid you to keep your relaxation until the bottom and be able to equalize correctly. So let's talk with him a little bit after that to see how he felt. And right now we're gonna have Roberto. He's preparing himself on the buoy right now.
I think he's the current record holder for.
Right now with
Concentrate no
AIDA,
fins.
exactly, he have a 72 mark in no fin in AIDA certification by the AIDA agency. So that's why he's trying a little bit low, 70 meters. Official top.
Is going for now, so this is going to be the
He
start
will
of
be
the dive.
starting at any time.
He's packing right now, so he's taking more hair.
He's starting.
And
Beautiful entrance.
vamos, Roberto, 70 metros.
Come back to Roberto's career a little bit. The national record holder right now with a 71 meter CNF, so just 1 meter below that. Actually, Pedro is following to try to break that record. Let's see what happens. But let's focus first on Roberto. Roberto learned freediving mostly with Alejandro Lemus. He's been there for doing most of his courses. And after that, he's been joining Pranamaya to become an instructor. Did his instructor course actually with us, and then work in Pranamaya for about a year and a half or something like that, and he got some experience from there. And as a typical instructor, he realized that when you teach full time, it's very hard to do your own training. So he decided to work on your own to have more time to do competitions. And so now he's teaching in Playa del Carmen, but he's also doing all the competition. He was at the Vertical Blue in July.
He was also in Rotan.
He was in Roatan, the Caribbean Cup that he actually won. He won the first. This year they had 2 editions at Roatan. He won the first edition. So I see that he already made the turn, so he's on his way up. Let's see how this dive goes. Looks like the rain is on the way. If it's raining, we're gonna stop the diffusion. I'm sorry, guys. But for now, looks like it's all right.
We almost have the same weather than in Limassol right now in Cyprus. They have a lot of wind. We have to cancel some days of competition.
So a 70-meter dive in CNF is a pretty long dive. It's a
Yes,
long distance.
absolutely.
You're not going very fast, so it takes quite some time.
He actually announced 2 minutes and 35. But yes, when you're outside, it looks very long. Let's see, Roberto. The two safety are already with him. The third safety.
Here it is.
Here we
Here
go.
we are.
Very strong, very
Yeah.
calm.
Clean, relax.
He knows that he has done a very
Mm.
good job.
I think it's an early turn. He was saying no.
Oh.
Ah,
Good
Ah,
Ah,
no! What am I
yeah.
saying? Roberto always get there.
The white,
So white card came out. Let's wait for the
Yeah,
decision of the judges.
he had the tag.
confirm. Tarjeta blanca.
Wow.
White card for
Right
Roberto.
now.
Congratulations, Roberto.
Good job. Good job, white card.
So amazing performance from Roberto. One more time. So the following diver is gonna be Pedro Tapia. Pedro Tapia was actually so Pedro Tapia is the new freedivers from Mexico, who's growing very fast. He didn't start freediving a long time ago. I would say like a year and a half.
Exactly, 1 year ago.
Definitely an athlete in general. I mean, not in shape. He's also very motivated. I see him in the water almost every day. Every time I come to the cenote, he's around. And so he was at the first edition last year in September at UMK. Was here. He was a 35-meter diver back then.
Wow. And
Uh,
now
and-
he's trying to break the
year after
national
that.
record in the most difficult discipline.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Sur moniteur, oui, on parle, et quand la personne arrête de parler, vous attendez une seconde, et boum. Si on se coupe la parole, c'est, je pense, que ça va pas être très agréable. Vale, entonces para Pedro, sí, Pedro so was a 35-meter diver last year, and the last edition, he went to the competition, won the competition, and this year, he only can participate because now in free immersion and in constant wave by fins, is more than 80 meters, so he cannot be part of the competition. So it's amazing progression. He's growing very fast because every time he come back from a dive, he looks pretty strong. So let's see. Today is gonna be a good test. He's gonna try to do the national record, 70 meters, and so the big difference is that we are in fresh water.
Yes.
And fresh water make it a little bit harder for the CNF because the ascent is a little bit more physical. And so yeah, let's see what he gets.
Tell us, what is the maximum depth allowed in this competition?
So the maximum depth of the competition is 80 meters.
Okay.
It's not really a personal choice. It's just that the cenote itself is only 85 meters.
Okay.
And basically,
Probably we can start to dig at the bottom.
I really wish we could do something like that.
maybe we will try.
Of course, my dream is to find a cenote with 150-meter depth to be able to do a national record and world record, but we didn't find that cenote yet. It's probably somewhere in the jungle.
With too many cenotes, I think we can find one with the right conditions.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna interrupt you. We have Melissa with us.
Hello, Melissa.
Welcome.
Come in, have a
if you
seat.
want. And tell us about your dive, how you felt.
Oh, it's really good. Easy.
Yeah.
Plain, yeah, easy depth for me. This is kind of just a warm-up competition for me. I'm gonna go to Cyprus next week, so super easy dives here. Taking it easy, not pushing it.
Finding some good sensations.
Yeah,
How's the equalization going?
great.
Right.
Yeah, everything felt beautiful, so happy with it.
That's good. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from USA, Arizona, so I don't have any water there. I've been out of the water for 5 months now. So since the last time I was here with you guys.
Oh wow, yeah.
So it's been a minute. So I'm slowly getting back to depth, but yeah.
Did you train pool or something like this during?
I train in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I can. I don't have a lot of people in Arizona to train with, so if anyone from Arizona wants to be my free dive buddy, that would be great.
Okay, guys. So you heard from Melissa. If you're from Arizona, please make a sign.
Join with her.
And you will have a nice buddy to train.
All right, I'm gonna switch. Sorry, to Pedro. He's gonna try to do a national.
Okay, yes, Pedro is going. And let's talk about Cyprus. So you're going next week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So another competition?
Freedom Depth Games. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Never been, so.
Okay, we'll be your first attempt here. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
All right, he's going
right
for a
now.
national record
Exactly.
for Mexico in CNF. So it's interesting because for many years it was only Alejandro Lemus having the male national record. All of them. The first one who took one off was actually Roberto in CNF. Pepe's been trying for many years. He finally did it. So it's not that easy now anymore for Alejandro. He's not ruling the Mexican freediving, even if it stays very strong. He's still the deepest diver actually in Mexico with 107 meters at the vertical blue. It was impressive. I was right there. This year in the Bahamas, I was actually right there. Was his safety on this dive?
Wow.
And he looked really strong. So even if he's been in the business for many years, he's still progressing. Probably knows that the young guys are in the back coming, so he's like training and making sure that he stays the champion. But let's see what does Pedro.
Melissa, what about the no fins? It's a discipline you like?
No fins I'll do on day 3. I like to save that for last because it's the hardest.
Yeah.
I blacked out no fins earlier this year.
I remember.
on my record
You was
attempt. It was a pretty good blackout, but luckily we had a great safety team. So I'm not gonna let that happen again. Hopefully,
Good. For sure.
a really easy depth for that. So it'll be good. But
All right.
I'll save that to the end so I don't disqualify myself just in case.
But you are gaining confidence for the next big
Yes.
competition.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, everything here is just keep it simple. and
We
then
are
I'll
very
push
glad
it
that
later.
you select this competition.
Well, I'm so comfortable here. Yum Canada is probably my favorite place to dive just because I spend so much time here. I really like diving in fresh water, and it's warm, it's comfortable. I don't mind the darkness. I don't mind the low visibility at the top. I just love it. I dive really well here.
Sweet. I also like it. First few time I was like, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. It's cold and dark at the bottom. But now I love it. And actually, when I do deep dive in the ocean, I think it's too bright. I'm like, can you turn off a little bit the light?
So we still have.
Oh, the storm is coming, guys. Huh?
Yeah. So let's see. Let's hope we have a few more athletes to show you. Right now we are waiting for Pedro. The 2 safety divers are already in the water with him. You can see the third on the surface. Let's see. Coming up. He's
It
there.
is.
Wow.
He's taking off the nose clip. Oh, very strong protocol. Let's see.
Wow. Does he have a tag? I think he
let's
does.
see.
He looks happy.
Yes, he's looking for the tag.
Yeah, yes, apparently he's looking for it. So
It's going to be interesting in the coming days.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Because if he has,
There you
Yes,
go.
he
Bravo.
got the tag.
So if the judge,
Let's see the judge
Yeah.
decision.
New national record.
remember, we are waiting for that. If it's a white card, it's going to be a national record for Pedro with 73 meters in nothing. So huge performance.
Impressive.
As you can see, it's very clean.
White cow, bravo.
We have another national record.
Felicidades! So new national record for Mexico and nothing.
Wow, impressive.
Good job.
Nice dive.
All right, so Roberto gonna have to push himself a little bit if he wants to get that back, and I'm sure he wants to get it back. So I think the coming day is gonna be interesting on that aspect as
nice.
well.
Very nice. It's great. So Melissa, you were telling me you were doing the coach of Tanner?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip out. I'm gonna coach Tanner Peterson, who's up at 145, I believe. So wish him luck.
Yeah,
Alright.
free immersion
Sure.
51 is gonna be
51,
nice.
no fins.
Tanner is an instructor in Depth Swish
Mhm.
Freediving, a dive shop in Florida, and he's also one of our main sponsors as well.
Mhm.
So I also hope he's gonna do great.
Yeah. And I've seen him do this dive a few days ago in training, so
It should be fine.
he's got it.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks to you, Melissa. The steel